As India inches closer to completing 50 days under the lockdown, the number of coronavirus positive cases has also soared. This is happening in the backdrop of migrant movement who are now being ferried back to their native places via trains and buses and other means. And also many Indians who are stranded abroad are being evacuated and repatriated back to the country. So the number of cases, positive coronavirus cases, has soared to 67,152. In the last 24 hours, over 4,000 cases were reported, and this is the biggest single day surge in the country. The number of deaths now stands at 2,206. Amid all of this, a big development, the government has now decided to start gradually passenger train service, not just those trains for migrant workers who are stranded in places away from their hometowns, but for regular passengers as well. So this will begin with 15 special trains being run from all of these trains will be connected from the New Delhi railway station to several places. The bookings for these special trains begins today at 4 p.m. and the trains will begin running from tomorrow. There are several daily trains and some trains that will be run about twice weekly, and let me just take you through the special trains that are being run from New Delhi station. These will be connecting Dibrugarh, Agartala, Howrah, Patna, Bilaspur, Ranchi, Bhubaneswar, Secunderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, Thiruvananthapuram, Madgaon, Mumbai Central, Ahmedabad and Jammu Tawi. So there will be a limited availability for these seats because at least 20,000 coaches will first be reserved for the migrant labourers, for the special services that are being run for migrant labourers, and only then the seats that are available will be given to regular passengers. Now, the Railway Minister Piyush Goyal has appealed to all states to allow the passage of migrant labourers who are being taken via trains to their native places, so that all these labourers can be at their hometowns in about the next 3 to 4 days. This passage of migrant labourers, there's an urgency that this needs to be cleared up very fast. The Railway Minister has said that Indian Railways is fully geared up to run 300 Shramik special trains every day at short notice since the last 6 days. So any state that makes requests for such trains, that can be fulfilled immediately. Before this, remember, the centre and the state of Bengal, West Bengal, had a sort of a standoff because the number of migrant trains required by the state was not being communicated to the central government. However, this now seems to have been resolved. And today the Prime Minister will be conducting a 5th consecutive meeting with all the Chief Ministers of all the states. There are several requests that Chief Ministers of different states have. There was an objection to the categorizing of red, orange and green zones. Some states said that this was not categorized properly by the centre, which is removed from the ground reality. They do not know what is happening on the ground, and they have, despite that, they have categorized zones as red, orange and green. So this aspect will probably be communicated to the Prime Minister. The Chief Ministers are also expected to discuss the issue of stranded migrants, also the issue of the resumption of economic activity. A lot of relaxations were made the last time around when the lockdown was once again extended for a second time. Now the states will communicate to the Prime Minister how these processes can be smoothened up further. Also, an exit strategy from the current lockdown will once again be discussed. A consensus needs to be arrived at for the entire country to be gradually removed from these lockdown restrictions. Also, now the centre has approved an indigenous antibody testing kit for surveillance of COVID-19 like symptoms. So this is going to be a surveillance kit. This is not a confirmation test for COVID-19, but these antibody testing kits are required in order to detect whether there is a chance of infection in the population that's being tested. It's a quicker and more affordable method than a confirmation test for the COVID-19. Remember, before this, India was reliant on more of these kits that were made from China, and they were also found to be faulty, which is why at least 500,000 of such Chinese-made kits had to be returned. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.